Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about what happens if you pass away without a will in Texas. When that happens, it's called dying intestate. That simply means you didn't leave written instructions about who should get your property. So instead of following your wishes, the Texas Estates Code decides how everything is divided. First, the court will open an estate. A family member, or sometimes another interested person, files an application for determination of heirship. The judge then appoints an administrator to handle your property and debts, and a hearing is held to decide who your legal heirs are under Texas law. Now, here's how property is divided depending on your family situation. If you were married and had children, Texas divides things between your spouse and your kids. Anything you and your spouse earned or bought during marriage, called community property, is split. Your spouse keeps half, and your children share the other half. For your separate property, like something you owned before marriage, your spouse gets 1/3, and your children share 2/3. If you were married with no children, your spouse usually keeps all the community property. Separate property is split between your spouse and your parents or siblings. If you were single with children, everything goes to your children equally. And if you were single with no children, your property passes to your parents, and if they're not living, then to your siblings or other relatives. The court also holds a hearing to legally confirm who your heirs are. 2 witnesses usually testify about your family history, and the judge signs a judgment declaring heirship, which becomes part of the public record. Dying without a will can cause problems. The court, not you, decides who gets your property and who manages your estate. The process often takes longer, costs more, and sometimes leads to family disagreements. Also, if you have minor children, the court will appoint a guardian for them. And one important note, unmarried partners and stepchildren don't automatically inherit under Texas law unless there's a valid will or adoption. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to learn more about Texas estate law topics, including wills, trusts, and powers of attorney. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice or an advertisement. Until next time, goodbye.